Coolers, we have a lot to cover today. From major injury updates to transfer plans and even some legal drama, Barcelona is in the headlines once again. Oh, and before we dive in, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Barça updates. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the big schedule change. Barça's appeal was rejected, and the match against Osasuna will officially take place on March 27th at 9 p.m. CET. The club considered appealing further but ultimately decided against it to avoid distractions. This means Flick will have to navigate the squad carefully after the international break. Speaking of squad management, injuries continue to pile up. Pau Cubarsí suffered an ankle sprain while playing for Spain, making him doubtful for the next match. Meanwhile, Brian Zaragoza has already been ruled out of the Barça clash due to injury, and there's a chance Uruguay will rest Ronald Araujo against Bolivia. On the bright side, there's some good recovery news. Andreas Christensen is in the final stages of his rehab and will return to training next week. Also, Marc Bernal is set to make his long-awaited comeback after an ACL injury. These reinforcements will be crucial as we enter the final stretch of the season. Now, let's talk transfers. Hansi Flick is already making plans for next season, with a bigger budget available due to the club's improving financial situation. One of the key targets? Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. However, the Magpies want to keep him, especially if they secure a Champions League spot. If Barça wants him, they'll have to act fast. And what about Frenkie de Jong? Just 2 months ago, his departure seemed inevitable, but now he's thriving under Flick. Reports suggest Barça has offered him a new contract to keep him beyond 2026. If he continues this form, he could finally cement his status as a key player. Meanwhile, Joan Laporta finds himself in the middle of another legal battle. A new documentary called Laportagate accuses him of fraudulent investment dealings related to Rayos. Laporta has strongly denied the claims and is threatening legal action against the documentary's creators. With the court case still ongoing, this is far from over. Away from the drama, Barça's youth system is facing challenges. Several La Masia talents, including Pau Prim, are refusing to renew their contracts. Prim is now close to a move to Al Sadd in Qatar, following the path of other academy players who left due to lack of first-team opportunities. The club must act fast to avoid losing more promising talents. One La Masia graduate who did leave is Alejandro Grimaldo, and he's now one of the best fullbacks in the world. The Bayer Leverkusen star has admitted that his dream is still to play for Barcelona one day. Could we see him back at Camp Nou in the future? Maybe, but for now, Balde remains the priority at left dash. Speaking of returns, here's the biggest question of them all. Could Lionel Messi come back? Reports suggest Barça is planning an audacious move to bring him home in 2026, coinciding with the grand reopening of Spotify Camp Nou. Messi's current contract with Inter Miami runs until December 2025, and if he decides to return to Europe, Barça will be ready. Imagine Messi's last dance in a brand new Camp Nou. What a story that would be. That's all for today, Coolers. What do you think? Should Barça push for Guimaraes? Will de Jong stay? And most importantly, could we really see Messi back? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Barça updates. Visca el Barça!